Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here on the vanilla server, and I'm standing at spawn with Clippy behind me, and oh hey, there's an iron golem that just fell into the lava trap. Thank you for the iron and the poppies, which we will just toss aside and not care about. I don't remember if I mentioned Clippy. I might have, but I might have done that in one of the versions that I didn't keep. When my friend NepoKama heard that Minecraft had been purchased by Microsoft, he went ahead and built Clippy here and put a little sign at the bottom that said, "So I see you're trying to play Minecraft," just like Clippy did. So anyway, today we're going to talk about the Pavilion, and I'm on top of it here. This used to be a hill that Nepo dug in on his first night. Oh, another iron golem. Thank you for your iron. And we had a structure in here, and finally he said, it's too nasty. Let's go ahead and build something better. So he did. Yeah, thump, ouch. So this is the Pavilion right now. It's a very nice structure. One of the things that I did when we picked up a few of the extra blocks was stick in, I can get out of the this mode, there we go. Now you can see where I'm pointing at. Stick in some of these little random cracked and mossy bricks in here to give it a little breakup. Very few cracked, I'm noticing, mostly mossy. Oh well, I did a bad job, or I didn't have cracked on hand at the time. Anyway, this is the inside of the Pavilion, and Zlatan States has been working really hard making the max size maps here. And there's spawn right there. And I've done a lot going to the east, but not much going to the west, and hardly ever going up and down. But he's gone all over the place, which I think that's pretty cool. Another project that we've been doing here is a 2x map of the local area. So you can see there's spawn. Oh, and Rinewick just left. There's spawn. You can see several of the structures in the area, but we haven't done anything beyond spawn. Right there is the sphere he did, 4, but he's done some other things in the area, and we'll go visit those. But this is an ongoing project. Still need to complete the extra side bits. I'm not sure. No, I don't have any maps in there right now that are fresh. So this is the Pavilion, and let's go up one layer. So here's the top layer. Very open. It's not really, it was more just for show than for use. Down below is where we have the use. And since this grew up kind of organically, we tucked the entrance off to the side, because it was right in the middle. This takes us to the basement and to our storage room. This is our server storage for stuff that's common in here in the server. Also right here is my little diorama for various zombie pigmen that have wandered in. And I decided, yeah, we need to have something for them to do. So I went ahead and gathered up some stuff from the nether and gave them their own little home away from home. If I remember right, that's Sergeant Ham and Eggs, and the other two I can't tell. One is Hormel and the other one is Spaam. We had a baby pigman, but he always seems to swim up in the lava and suffocate himself, which is really stupid, but oh well, he's died. And that's it. Stuff here in this area, we've got a dual furnace set up here. We can put in blaze rods or whatever we're using for fuel, and that will fuel this. And then you dump whatever you want up here, and that will get sorted through and processed. It's not the fastest of all furnace setups, but for what we're doing, it's fine. And because it's at spawn, anywhere you are in the overworld, it continues to run. So we just gone ahead and stacked up stuff like, precious dirt and cobblestone and lava stone. Stuff that we have, these are the granite, the stuff I've been calling the ites, because you've got the andesite and the dorite and the granite, or granite as I'd pronounce it. And just all the various stuff and bits that we have. I pointed to but didn't really go to the wool farm. This is where we dump the various wool bits into. Fishing and leather and clays and sand, our wood boxes, stuff that we've made out of wood, food items. This here is from a farm that I set up, and unfortunately it's kind of broken, but it still works. We've got the stuff coming in, getting filtered into the various chests, and an item elevator for down below. So let's go down. Using the 1.8 mechanism of villagers being able to farm stuff, I have down here 4 sections, and only, make sure he doesn't get out, only this one is the only one that is currently working, and it's got potatoes in it. He's the only working farmer at this point. The other ones will plant, but they never reharvest, which is really annoying. They were working just fine. If we go up to a second level, here's some more carrots here, more carrots over here. These guys have all gone on strike. They have decided that they will plant but not harvest anymore. When this was working great, they would harvest the stuff, come out and stand here, and then try to pitch food to these hungry villagers to the side, and the hopper would just suck up the food and send it on. And so he would starve continually, and the other villager would continually try to send him food. But that got broken a while back, and I'm not quite sure why. So, oh well. This is our pumpkin and melon farming tower, and as the pistons fire off every few minutes, they will go ahead and bash whatever's there into the water column, and that feeds down to this hopper train, along with anything that these guys happen to drop in. And it all feeds down through this hopper into the water and up the item elevator, and we end up getting stuff. The main purpose for this is to have tradables for the villagers, and they work pretty nicely that way. Let's put these back. Don't really want people wandering in there, but we have melons producing, pumpkins. I think we're up to here. Yeah, pumpkins. Lots of potatoes because the one farmer is working, and sadly the carrot guy, unless they go in there and just manually harvest it and toss it in, they really don't. Anything that's not those 4 goes into the overflow. Poisonous potatoes, and occasionally a squid will spawn in that water stream, which I figure, okay, free stuff. Continuing around, we've got a trash can here. Anything that gets tossed into this will just get bit bucketed into some lava down below. Some armor stands, dyes, some random chests here. Free iron tools and armor. Oh, need to make a bunch more. It's been pretty much cleaned out. That goes to NepoKama's building, so it's an underground entrance to it. Things that I've set up as, stuff to do in no order. The floating islands, yep, done. Stuff for fat people, done. Lighting up all around, not quite. Village breeder in town, don't have that. We had one where we bred a bunch of villagers, but didn't do anything there. A safe path, we don't have one yet. Shell things out, slab things, wither skeleton, haven't done any of those. Slime farms done. Evil science lab, not done. We have a very, very simple Enderman farm. It's extremely, extremely simple, but we did go to the strongholds and to the end to kill the dragon. So, a few things to do, just continue with those. That goes down to the underground train station. This is the black station, but that's another show. Some mailboxes for various people here on the server. Potions. We just have water bottles that we fill up here, dump in there. You put your stuff you want in here and it processes through. Somebody's put some awkward stuff but not gone beyond. Various potion fixings in here. Anything left? Oh, some fire resistance. I made some of those because I was curious. I was saying, what did the magma creams do again? Oh yeah, fire resistance. And we have a potions master, Professor Snape, with his advanced potion making book, and we've got a little bit of leftover bits from him. So we got that. Things here. This right here, we're talking about the mob farms and how they send us all the results. They get sorted into these chests, these 5x5 chests. And up at the top, they just fall in and get sorted based on the principle of the way things stack as you throw them through the chests. And so we just set up the chest to hold what we find interesting and desirable. Glowstone and redstone I love. Those are from the witch drops. More witch drops, and we were finding some was slipping through, so I added a second catch. All these are bones, and they are working. Sugar and bottles, we have more than we need. Plenty of sticks, more sticks. Squid farm. Rinewick wanted some more tradable goods, and so we changed the lava for the cooked chicken with water to get raw chicken. So that's produced in about the last maybe a week or so of people playing. And she also set up a cow farm recently. So we've got that and leather up here. And then everything that didn't get stacked in those gets dropped off here into the overflow. And I typically grab those and then everything else. I toss the extra rotten meat down here, but that's full, so I just kind of stack it up here. And then everything else I run over here to the trash can, and we'll just get rid of it because we have so many of those. I don't care. We'll take a quick trip behind there. I can dump stuff in here that's these mob drops, and it'll get processed into the system. Iron, redstone. This used to be all full of redstone blocks and glowstone, but unfortunately a lot of them have been used for other things. So, but this chest was full, this chest was full, and that chest was full of glowstone. But we've been doing stuff. Common metals and ores, precious stuff, so iron and coal. Here we have some gold and redstone that hasn't been broken down, but we've got that, so I don't care too much. Rare stuff that's hard to get a hold of, our cold stuff, and back again to here. So that's into the nether, but that's another show. So let's go over here and show off the filtering for a little bit. Right now I have specified here that eyes, sugar, arrows, bottles, and gunpowder are being filtered out because we figured we've got enough, we don't care. The button opens up a nice door that lets us get into the back here. And this sneak, is the filtering system. And I will link to the author who posted a how-to video on this. Simply, the items come up this glass elevator, get dropped into this storage system, and then dropped into this dropper, which forces this to tick along, and it runs long enough for the items to go up and down these droppers and hopper chains, and that works really nicely. So let's sit there and take an item and drop it in here, a torch, and it's a trap chest, so it doesn't fire off until I close it. And I'm not hearing the clicks, so maybe I have my sound off, or my sound is messed up, but there should be clicking going on as it runs. I'm certainly not hearing it. Nope, I'm not seeing this run. Ooh, I wonder if it has gotten into its bad state. Every so often, and it's only a rare time, I pop that torch and replace it, and it restarts everything. But no, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let me take a quick look there. I think it's already come and gone. Only after a server reboot have I noticed that the system had stopped, and I think it stopped 2 times, 3 times in the year plus that we've run this. Huh. It must still be kicking its way through the system. Oh well. But this works very nicely in these mob drops. If we go down here, this is where the hopper chain from the various witch farm and mob farm come pouring through here and then get up through the item elevator. And we have our Zuma Void's chicken farm here. It's got water so that we can get the raw chicken. And here's where I'm doing the filtering for the various items that we don't want. And it just spits them out over here. There's a little bit of gunpowder. And then Rinewick wanted some cow production going on. So she set this up, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I can't remember at this point. But you just turn on the water so they bob. Then you can feed them some wheat from here. I might as well do that. And say, here, yum, 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 yum. And the baby cows squirt off to the side. There they go. Get a little bit of XP. Although with 178 levels, I don't need a huge amount of XP. Let's turn that off. And then when they've all grown up, you can just push cook. It sends a quick lava pulse out, which cooks these cows. And they die, and their drops get sucked up by the hoppers. Interesting. That popped out. Well, we'll have to put some hoppers here just to stop that from happening. And we'll just toss that along. Into the hopper train it goes. That goes down to where the bottom of the mob farm is, and off to the left where the witch farm is. Anyway, these go flying along here. They get dispensed, as you can see, and then they go up the item elevator. Whoops, wrong way. This way. And, yep, it's now ticking along, and I'm still not hearing anything in my headsets. Hopefully you can be hearing it in the video, but the stuff is getting vended into here. There goes that I saw it click up once, but I may have been too slow for the rest of it. Nope, just saw that go from 11 to 12, 13, 14. So the items are percolating through, and did my torch. There's my torch. So this is something that we did over time. This grew up, and we added more functionality, and then said, oh, we need some more things, and oh, we need some more things, and oh, we need a few more things. It's pretty amazing how much this has grown over time. Since we're here, let's go down into the mines. This is one of the earliest things we did. Nepo did spiral stairs going around, and I like the shaft, so we combined them. This is a super speedy food farm. You grab something like wheat, and then you stand up here and it sends out bone meal. That broke in one of the recent releases, so I need to check and see, did it break because of 1.8, fixing an issue that caused this to work, or did it get broken with other stuff? This, I know, got fixed with the 1.8. You used to be able to grab string, and then you would just lay it along here, and then you would sit there and flip the switch. The lava would come out, and I won't do it right now. The lava would drop out, hit the string, and turn into obsidian. Doesn't do that anymore, which is why I stopped that. So that got fixed, but that was a great way of getting a whole bunch of obsidian. Go down a little bit more. Here is my little cactus farm I set up so that we'd be able to have all the green dye that we ever wanted, and it has completely and totally filled up all these hoppers. So we have all the stuff that we ever would need. Interestingly enough, occasionally a zombie pigman will spawn out of the portal and walk its way down here, and I've found his drops here in the hoppers where they walked up against the cactus and died, which is just silly, but they do. I'm not going to go down yet. I'm going to go back here because this has a slime chunk. We'll go up to the observation deck. It's not a very large slime farm. It's a pretty small one, just the 2 platforms. Again, we don't need massive amounts, but goes flowing along. Got a little bit of a packed ice to let them slip across. And they come down to that area. You can barely see a cactus. So let's go down to where we collect the stuff. And here's where they get poured into this area and they rub up against the cactus and die, and that produces the slimes here. And every so often I'll come through and I'll compact them into slime blocks. And it doesn't need to be super efficient because it's the spawn chunks. As long as somebody's on, stuff works, except you got to be pretty much close to the slimes for them to start spawning. Further down, further down, further down to the strip mines, because everybody's got to have strip mines. Oh, the AFK fishery, which again, last time I checked, broke. And Rinewick's back again. And all the way down to the strip mines. Oh, man. So strip mines that haven't been done, strip mines that have. I typically put my torches on the left as I go down, and that way when I'm coming back, or if I find myself doing some caving and I come back, I realize which direction I need to go. And this one stopped pretty quickly over here because we broke into a very large chamber. But done a whole bunch of strip mining. You can see where I harvested some obsidian where I needed it recently. Your typical strip mining. I will either do half a stack or a full stack of torches depending on how hungry I am, and I'll just dig down until my torches are done, and that tells me I've gone as far as I need to do. That last torch goes on the bottom, and then I'll dig 3 off to either side, and that way when I reach at the end I will connect with the other strip mines. And my strip mines here are set up so that they are 2 apart from each other. So we went down on that side, and here on the other side, that was Nepo's side, and I've done a heck of a lot more strip mining than Nepo has, going off in both directions. Oh, I stopped there. I need to do a little bit more strip mining. It's been a long time. Well, we had tons and tons and tons and tons of really cool ores that we had smelted out or fortuned out in the case of the diamond and the lapis and stuff, but they've been gathered up by people and used, so it's time to kind of build some more. Yes, climbing stairs and ladders, so interesting. But anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer showing off the pavilion and the stuff around it. Oh, there's Rinewick. Say hi to the peoples. So, anyway, that's Grok the Duck Farmer here in the pavilion and the storage area underneath. And hope you've enjoyed. This has been a huge amount of work. And Rinewick says, hi peoples. This has been Grok the Duck Farmer here in the storage room. Thanks for watching. Bye.